Bismillah Rahman Rahim. This is Engineer Masood Akhtar Kiani, and today, as usual, we have the technical session number 107. And our subject is mock-up in materials and mostly in the civil construction. Before going ahead, I would like to request you to subscribe, like it, share it in order to reach the next video with the easy access. So we will discuss about the mock-up. Mock-up in everything in construction. We will discuss about materials, samples, execution, all the incoming products, whatever it is, we will see. So, what is the definition of mock-up in the civil construction? Mock-ups are the visual assessment of the selected materials. Some contracts unique mock-ups of certain features of the facility to ensure the quality and the methods of the assembly. So mockup also allows time into the client to view the features and get the sense of space prior to the uh, construction. That this mockup will show the actual phase of and the mirror image of the construction after construction to execute this material what it should be like. So what is the mockup in the construction? Mockup is a refresher, or the mockup may be also uh, full-sized method of construction selected in a technical way to show the end user or the clients and who are not familiar with the uh, technology, or in the sense of mock-up, that it is a real picture of the construction, that after construction what the structure or the any material act as a part of the construction or the perimeters. So mock-up are the intended to allow the team to study the aspects of the design and the assembly of the execution way in a real picture. Simply put, a mock-up up into a construction is a physical sample of some kinds that's made to represent the portion of the finished construction project. Drawings are the great, but they are simply don't have that tech tangible visual quality that the actual physical mock-ups is shown. So drawing is a reality, but the real picture is the mock-up. It is only the sense that the owner, designer, and the contractors like to get a real look at the trying to build and order to provide the direction and the contents, and also accept the criteria of the performance and the quality. So what question mockup is asks the contractor and some of our friend. These are the we can say five major questions. Uh, Value and ensure assessment. How we can use the mockup and how we can analyze the mockup on the project parts. How it will be engaged to the various user groups to ensure the ultimate success of the projects in a real shape. How will you to meet the quality of the goals, and why the virtual buildings enclosure mockup are the important. uh, Virtual buildings enclosure mockups are an initial and to evaluate the some construction issues in advance of the buildings, and then the certainly proven to very effective in solving construction issues. So these mock-ups should always be allowed by a physical performance of the mock-up and the view. The test building enclosures uh, compensate and the assembly pictures perfectly. So performance of the mock-up, there are the mock-ups are also mean to test how the prototype of the final finished work will be performed compare as the performance uh, standards and the projects. This will be in the civil, in the mechanical, and the electrical, all the disciplines. The mock-up is essential as a part of the construction. So this is an include the testing a product of its ability to weather correctly, stay weather tight, or many other various purposes. The purpose of the mock-up is the construction is a summary that proves and tangible evidence before the we put the all of our eggs on the baskets. The construction industry is a high risk already. The purpose of the mock-ups in the construction is to remove the uh, blind faith aspects as the construction projects and to provide all the parties with up in front of valuable insights because mm, sometimes the in the theory and in the drawings and in the papers in the documents there is something else but after the construction the client find it is something else. So in this case mock-up is a very essential and the mirror image in the construction. The saves time and the money and a lot of friction in every involved. The performance the criteria of the mockup is essential. The performance of the mockup show us how well a building really performed, sample handle, physical materials, finish, products represent the final shapes whatsoever it is. There is a mock-up, table mock-up also. These mock-ups are built to illustrate the detail of the finished building components, including friction and the assembly details. An example, it's may be able to section of the rules and illustrate the finished surface and the assembly to represent its real picture. When we go to the buy a car or we need to review its the picture and the research, we will find the so many things according to the specification and the weathering condition, and so then definitely someone is decides. In many ways, this is the purpose of the performance of the mock-up construction in we see where the building's components will be actually performed like a real goal. So window, suppose the windows, this is also a mock-up. The paints, epoxy, this is also a mock-up. Doors, everything. Really, it should be represented before as a samples and liking and disliking and acceptance of the mock-ups, rather than the particular types of the windows and the leaks and the fabrication illustrate most mock-ups about the to help them maximize and their performance in a good way. Like the mechanical atoms, if some generator or something or pumps, it is also a quality to measure the how the surge and these things also and the civil also. This is the performance of the mock-up and the display and the how it designed and how it should be and how it is really going to performance during the current situation. So this is the basic concept of the mock-up. Any construction, anything, mock-up is always represent and refresh and show the clear picture of the execution, which is the uh, part of the architectural in the future after construction and the part of the quality on the durability basis and the performance and traceability and all of this issue it will be covered on the quality wise. The mock-up is a very important factor in the construction. So thank you very much and have a nice day. We will see you in each other with next video with another subject. So have a nice day.